In this tutorial, we will talk about adding and subtracting matrices. Adding and subtracting matrices is only allowed if the matrices have the same dimensions, so they have the same columns and rows. The dimensions of a matrix are given by the number of rows by the number of columns, so down and out. If a matrix has 3 rows and 4 columns, then the dimensions would be written as 3 by 4. In our case, we have a matrix A is 2 rows by 3 columns, so it's 2 by 3. Letter B is 2 rows by 3 columns, so 2 by 3. And letter C is 3 rows by 3 columns, so the dimensions will be 3 by 3. I'm going to go ahead and write down matrix A and B for number 1. Matrix A we said was 2 rows by 3 columns, so 2 by 3. And matrix B is 2 rows by 3 columns, so 2 by 3. Since these match the dimensions, then we can go ahead and add their corresponding terms. So 5 minus 6 is negative 1. Negative 8 plus 4 is negative 4. 3 plus 1 is 4. Negative 1 and negative 8 make negative 9. 2 and 3 make 5. And negative 7 and negative 4 make negative 11. So this is the resulting matrix if I add A and B. Let's go ahead and look at number 2. So I'm going to go ahead and write down the matrices. When we are subtracting matrices, we go ahead and subtract each value. So corresponding. So negative 6 minus 5 is negative 11. 4 minus negative 8. So 4 minus a negative makes plus, so it's 4 plus 8 is 12. 1 minus 3, so 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Negative 8 minus negative 1, so minus a negative 1 becomes plus 1. Negative 8 plus 1 is negative 7. 3 minus 2, so 3 minus 2 is 1. And negative 4 minus a negative 7, so we have minus a negative 7 is plus 7. Negative 4 plus 7 is 3. So our resulting matrix is still 2 by 3. Since the dimensions for B, we had 2 rows, 3 columns, so 2 by 3. And A was 2 rows by 3 columns, so 2 by 3. So all of the dimensions when we're adding and subtracting are the same. In letter C, or number 3, I have C plus A, so I'll go ahead and write down the matrices. In C, if we look at our matrices, they are 3 by 3. So matrix C is 3 by 3, and 2 rows by 3 columns. Matrix A is 2 by 3. These do not match, so it's impossible. And the reason is I have this row right here, but it has no corresponding row, no corresponding values to add. So I cannot add 2 matrices of different dimensions. So I'm going to go ahead for number 4 and write down matrix A and matrix C. Again, in number 4, I have 2 rows by 3 columns, so 2 by 3. And then I have 3 rows by 3 columns, so 3 by 3. These do not match, so this is also impossible. Because again, I have no corresponding row to add 6, 3, and negative 2. I have nowhere to subtract that from, so this is impossible. So make sure when you're adding and subtracting that the matrix dimensions match for each matrix you're going to add or subtract.